Well, howdy ho, neighbor. Yes, I think I was able to do it. Put those rivets, heat them up red hot. I got 10 of them. Like I said, I need 10. Well, I think I needed like 13 or 14, so I had to make some. I had to make them out of this 180 stock I had. Well, let's see. I got a bunch of pin stock and different things, so I found one that was actually 180 thousandths, and that's what those are. So I was able to put it through. I made a block which would support the head, the other side. It's still a little on the warm side, and I've only burnt myself a few times. I'm one shy. I don't know, this might be enough, and maybe I'll make that. I do plan to put on 3 tack welds, small tack welds, because you never know. And you know what, word to the wise, flip this thing around. It's not worn bad at all, but it is worn a little bit. So, you know, I should have thought, I had this off, should have flipped it around and put it on. But, you know, sometimes you get about half done, and I had 4 or 5 of them in. I said, I'm not cutting them off. So it's on the same way. These got kind of warm, so I pushed them out. I might get new ones. They found they're really nice and smooth, but I mean, they're real smooth turning. Of course, it's sitting on the other one, but they just press in there, and that's where the bearing rides. But like I say, I put another piece of wood behind here, made this long contraption here, made it equal with these, put this on there for structural thing. Then I put a divot in there, that's to hold the top, the one that's pre-made. And then I made this is from a door hinge from a Chevy truck. I used to change them a lot. They tended to wear out and the doors sagged a lot. So went ahead and made that. Let's see. Did get out, where did I put it? Oh, first I used the fake map gas with a click torch. But to get it hotter, I've had this for years. This thing does about the best you can do with the gas you got. It's not self-lighting, but it really puts out a jet stream and heats stuff up. When I used to heat up air conditioning and stuff, those lines had to be silver soldered. So that always worked real good. Sometimes they were so big we had to use 2 or 3 of those torches. Well, maybe that was for like big 2 and 3 inch lines. I remember there was a hotel I did, and it was always got water in it. We stuffed a bunch of bread in it, but that still didn't hold it back. We were stuffing French bread in that thing, and it still didn't hold the water back. We did get it eventually. But, so it had to get the good heat, and what I did also, you can see the end of these here. Now, these are the old ones. I went ahead and split the center a little bit. I did nip off a little bit off of the top, even though, because if I would have had an oxyacetylene torch, it would have been better. But I just cut off just a little bit, because it seemed like it was peening over better if they were just a hair shorter. And then I split the top, like split top bread, with a little whizzy wheel. And that let the heat get inside, so it was getting inside the left and right part, because it was split a little bit, probably about 1/3 of the way down. And that worked real good. So if you're going to do it and do this kind of setup, you got to hold it real solid. My wife helped me with the first one, but she had to go in and work in the house doing some stuff in the kitchen. So that's why I made this up. This held it so it was flat, and it was like this. And then this one was over here under each one, sat right in the little pocket. Sat in the little pocket there. got it real hot, as hot as I could, took the heat away, struck it. Seems to be quite solid. I'm maybe not even going to worry about this last one. These here are aluminum. Now, whether they originally were these there's 3 pilots. Doesn't make any, it's kind of strange. I guess you do the pilots first and then the rivets. Maybe they did that in the factory. But I peened them over again. They're aluminum, so they heated up quick. They probably were just to hold it while then the machine came down and went whack, 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 whack. Well, I didn't have a whacker. So at least it seems to be solid. And like I say, I'll, on this side here, 3, 1, I'll go ahead and do just a 1/4-inch weld. And then that should take up a lot of the shock, and then this does the rest. It'll probably outlive me. So that's what you got to do, just tinkering around. Then these babies go right back into here. 1 and 2. Go right up against there. So that's about it for me. I was able to get it a couple hours, got it done. I got a few other things I want to tinker around and a little bit of the wiring in the back. Even though I put a new wiring harness, I didn't do the back part. So, catch you guys later. Hope that helps. Like I say, get them as hot as you can. Cut them if you need them. Slice them a little bit. That helps the heat get inside. And hit it hard the first time, unless you have a friend that holds the heat on there. Or someone can hold the heat on. And then pull it away right away. Otherwise, you'll burn your fingers. I tried holding it between my legs, the map gas, but that didn't work. But this worked pretty good. Catch you guys later. Have a great week. Bye-bye.